Choose your top play of the week and send in your best plays in HD on social media. Use the hashtag 2KTVWOW and your gamer tag, and we'll take a look. Until next week, I'm getting busy planting all sorts of flowers for springtime. Starting off in the front yard with the Mediterranean, the purple powerhouse with tons of health benefits, it's lavender. See ya.
Season 6's Signature Challenge is here, and you'll want your best three-point shooter in your lineup for this one.
We're celebrating Karl Anthony Towns being the featured athlete of Season 6.
Your job, take down his career high. Score at least 62 points with 10 made threes with any player.
Time to dial in from long range.
After all that scoring, you'll earn a Legend Limitless Range badge to make another elite shooter in your lineup.
Plus, you'll pocket some MTP.
We took the Signature Challenge to Cat himself, and here's what happened.
Oh yeah, that's easy. That's a bucket. So all right, that's 1 3. Okay. And 1.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. There is no better way to start off the new year than with the NBA here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got Garrett. He's out there with Alexander Sarr. And it's Dixon in at the 3. And for Los Angeles, they've got Rain Man. Brewer is out there with Wallace. And it's Stewart in at the point guard position. We're so happy to celebrate New Year's Day with NBA action. Hoping everyone got enough sleep last night. Greg, I know you did, but Happy New Year nonetheless.
Yeah, and I know you didn't make it to the ball drop either, Kevin, especially since you had to prep for this game. Now, hopefully these players had the same mindset.
And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Stolen away. Brewer passes to Rainbow. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Down low. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's Dixon. Against Phoenix, he was really on his game. Saw the pass to Garrett, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, Rain Man.
He's been absolutely electric for his team. The way he's been able to finish plays and just take a hold of the offense at that off-guard spot is more than deserving of recognition.
The teardrop falls in. Rain Man's got 6 points.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far a perfect 3 of 3 to start the game.
Battle passes to Garrett. Pass to Palmer. Here's Dixon from downtown. Rebound by Wallace.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Asenge gets it to go.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Palmer. His last outing, 16 points for him. To the inside, Garrett. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
It's deflected, and he recovers it. That's tipped. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And while we can, let's have a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who have been the most efficient scorers in the NBA this month. Look at Rain Man, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
It would be hard to imagine him shooting the ball much better than he has. He has been on fire.
Here's Asenge. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Here's Rain Man, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And Kevin, he had a little opening to the bucket and took full advantage on that one.
Greg, he didn't waste any time making up his mind. That was going to be a flush all the way. Sarr, the pass to Banner. Back to Sarr. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And the big fella Alex Sarr showing promise. Greg especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game and has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Lakers leading by 4. The Lakers with the ball. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Brewer is out there with Rogers. And it's Rain Man, and it's Stewart in at the point. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Rain Man's gone a perfect 5 for 5 from the field. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey guys, Rain Man in their last game against the Warriors just played phenomenal. He came away with 34 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Allie, we appreciate the update. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Yep, that one goes in there.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Chalk up 2 there. Palmer's got his second bucket of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Rain Man with the bucket.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Bulls trail by 12. Pass to Dixon. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Inside, here's Stewart. Again, Los Angeles.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Well, Chicago's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Palmer. To the paint, here's Garrett. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Rain Man. Sarr's checked in for Garrett. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Rain Man. He's got 14. And the layup's good off the glass. Rain Man's got the lead up to 14 now for the Lakers.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Off target from outside. Bulls have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make them all.
Here's Rain Man. 1:39 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's the three. Gets number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots. When you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
There's 1:17 left in the first half of the game. Wallace inside. 5 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple. Los Angeles leading by 17. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. It's been a clinic out there by Rain Man.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
So for Chicago right now, Garrett out there with Dixon. Then it's Alexander Sarr. And it's Palmer in at the 2. Good. Dixon's got his first bucket of the night.
And just a nice job there to shake free of the D inside and then drain the jumper. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Dixon. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Pass to Palmer. Here's Battle. From outside, off the mark.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Wallace, the pass to Brewer, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Here's Battle, guarded by Stewart. Dixon. Sarr trying to get open. Dixon's shot is off. Lakers have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Stewart kicks to Wallace. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Here's Battle. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Dixon's shot is off.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting 1 of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Stewart misses.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Takes a 3. The Bulls with another miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Yes, that goes in. Stewart's got 6 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Dixon. Here's Palmer. There's the lob to the hoop, and Sarr throws it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Count it. Good.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
A minute 50 left here in the third quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rain Man. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And as the NBA gets more involved in global basketball, Richard, you and I were just talking about this. Commissioner Silver wondering about shortening games to 40 minutes. What are your thoughts?
Well, in the game of 2K, I think the sweet spot is about a 5-minute quarter. But in real life, if you change 48 minutes, there will be a revolt.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. To the middle. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Rain Man's got 9 points in the quarter.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Pass to Vincent. Bulls moving the ball around. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And then Roy with the jam.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Los Angeles has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Rain Man passes to Longley. 6 to shoot. Rain Man with the bucket. Rain Man's got 30.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Dixon. And it's blocked.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 17-7 run. Rain Man passes to York. It's good. York's got his second basket of the night.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Here is Samuels, covered by Longley. 12 seconds left to play in the third. Clock at 4. Here's Vincent. They get it again. Garrett with the bucket. Garrett's got his third basket of the night right there.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
And so it's Los Angeles going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.